tempo, push the 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 tempo.
Well, the conference is planned for half a year now. I started it around December, where we began to gather the speakers and the subjects. Guillaume and I actually made a list of stuff that we would like to hear, and when we had that list, we started contacting the speakers. I'm already getting what I wanted, a lot of interesting people talking about a lot of very interesting subjects, and we got the top of the pops of speakers. They are really cool. I really enjoy being able to present all the best in Groovy and Grails and Griffin and all the other great technologies. This is the Danish jug, a jug that is a little bit special compared to other countries, because in Denmark we don't have individual members, but we have companies that are members of the jug, and they are paying members. That means that we have the money to pull off an event like this. Cool.
Yeah, well, the key thing is that we always try to be as Java friendly as possible, so integrate as well as possible with Java, and almost provide copy and paste compatibility, so that actually a Java developer is already a Groovy developer, and progressively you learn new tricks and so on to become more, programming Groovy more idiomatically. But yeah, the key element is definitely the level of integration with Java, like annotations, generics, or whatever, everything that Java developer would expect in terms of integration. So Gr8. First of all, a good chunk of our time is currently spent on additional performance improvements, but without compromising on the semantics of Groovy. So much faster Groovy, but still exactly the same semantics and so on. That's going to be a big highlight of the upcoming features, so we are still experimenting. What else? We'll make Groovy more modular. We're migrating to Gr8 build, and we're going to make smaller jars, more decoupled jars, because not everybody needs everything. So if you don't need a JMX, don't use that small jar. What else? We also have some other ideas for improving features for simplifying the writing of AST transformations, like AST templates. Also, one big feature I'm quite keen on is an extended command expression DSL. Meaning that when you do things like print and hello, it's a command expression.
Yeah.
So you can omit parentheses and so on, and then you can mix named arguments and whatever. So you can already make very nice DSLs, but we're thinking about a change in the grammar to allow chained method calls, a bit like the Java Builder APIs, but without all those dots and parentheses. And in the end, you can write almost plain English sentences with much less punctuation, basically. So I'm quite keen on that feature. And what else? I'm sure I'm forgetting something. Well, that's already
okay. It's already a lot.
Yeah, it's already a lot.
Gr8 came to the EPO. Actually, we got first version of the platform, but the issue was for the business user how to express, how to set up those processes and parameter them on this platform in a useful way. And that's the first time I was exposed to the platform actually. And when I was given this huge XML file, I just refused it and I say no, I need to have something more user friendly. And let's say one proposal from my side was to have a user interface, a nice graphical user interface in which we could have some boxes, icons plugged all together. But first it would have been costly, and second, people they are not used to draw things, they are used to talk, and that's it. That's how we found Gr8 as a very nice and quick way to address this issue, let's say also in a cost-efficient manner. And that's where the main benefit of Gr8 comes at the same time, because Gr8 has this very nice feature called domain-specific language that makes it very lean in a way business and IT can work all together, also in an efficient manner. As a matter of fact, we saw with one of our newcomers that within just, he says 5 days, but actually it's maximum 3 days, he managed to deliver his first process end-to-end together, sitting with a user. And that's really what pair programming is about inside the DSP project.